Hey guys, and welcome to Dancing with the Stars Diaries. Sorry that I have not been able to get an interview out to you guys. This is gonna be a hard interview. Sorry, as I was saying, Mark, seriously, you are gonna make this really difficult. Here.
Just leave it right there, Trace. Thanks. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Do you want it?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, fine. Go for it.
Okay, hi guys. As I was saying, sorry for the delay in videos, but Mark got eliminated last week, which was a little bit unforeseen, really.
Indeed.
It really was.
Indeed, it was. It was sad.
It was sad. Well, you totally weren't expecting it, right?
I don't know. You know, what I've learned, my experience being on the show, it's like, you have to be ready for anything.
Yeah.
And I think, irrespective of coming off a great score or a great night, it doesn't always, necessarily guarantee you a spot in the following week. So I think for me, I've been on the show long enough to kind of always prepare myself and be ready for anything,
Yeah.
And it's interesting because now, without the Tuesday show in place, the votes roll over from the previous week. And unfortunately, Alexa did have a little bit of a stumble the week before, but still carried on brilliantly. And I thought it was a really good dance for her. I thought, irrespective of the doing that stuff, she just danced very well.
Definitely.
And then going into Make It Rain and the Chicago piece.
Oh my god, I love that. I
Yeah,
thought
me too.
she just totally shined on that number.
Yeah.
And this last week that you guys were on, I felt as well that it was just the first week where she really nailed it from start to finish in every way.
Good. It was good. I was disappointed just because I felt like, oh, here she is.
Yeah.
She's got the hang of this now.
Yeah, definitely.
And she was always improving, and her content and her skill level has always been excellent. But I think sometimes she would get a little nervous on game day and whatnot, and I think she's really starting to get that under control. So I feel like if we'd have made it through going into this week, it would have been a really nice momentum, heading into the final. But unfortunately, that's the way the cookie crumbles.
That is the way
the cookie
what
crumbles.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
But you're still dancing this week.
Yeah, I'm dancing with Derek and Bindi this week, which is fun. He chose me for the trio, which is really cool. Him and I worked so well together.
Yeah.
Worked together for so long, and it kind of showed in the Chicago number we did last week.
That was hilarious. What did you say? Kill the vibe, Derek?
KTV. We used to say that to each other. Stop killing the vibe. KTV.
That was funny.
Yeah, it was something we've said to each other for a long time, and the producer was like, "What is that?" I was like, "Oh, it's just an acronym that Derek and myself created
some time ago." So
yeah.
This week's routine, what?
It's fantastic.
Can you give us a little something?
I gotta say, working with Bindi this week, she is incredible.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's not even so much just her commitment to the performance, her wonderful attitude 24/7, and just how hard she works in the room. She does homework. She comes in, at the end of each session, she'll film it, she'll go home and study the tape, and come in the next day really on top of what she's got to do. So therefore, you don't have to reteach or go back over. I mean, of course, there's always cleaning things that you got to do, but for the most part, she knows what she's doing, where she's got to be, how she's got to do it. And that was really, really cool to see.
Yeah,
and,
she seems hard working.
Hard working and just lovely, always up, positive, and I had a good time. It was fun to just work with those two and create something new and different. We're doing jazz this week. We've got there's a lot of danger factor in our routine this week because we're using this really cool, it looks like a hollow Rubik's cube that she's inside, and then we have light bulbs and all this
Lots
stuff
of
going
fun
on.
props
Yeah, but
going
the
on.
dancing inside, it is fantastic. She's doing really well, so
Wow.
we'll see how it goes tonight.
I'm excited.
Indeed.
What's your pre-game ritual, so to speak?
It changes. There's definitely moments where I will have prayer or just kind of somewhat finding myself in a solitary mindset. I always try and envision water and the beach and stillness. I try to keep my movement like the ocean. I'm serious. It helps me stay still.
You need some incense in here.
I know.
Yoga mat.
I know. I'm into it. It helps me stay calm, and because it's really easy to let your adrenaline get the better of you, no matter how long you've been doing it.
It's true.
So I always try to, before I go out there, just really get myself and my inner self control.
Under control.
Yeah, prayer, you know, I like to go over my routines a couple of times. I will stretch for a long time. And really
Yeah, you're always stretching.
always stretching and getting loose. I'm quite quiet on show days. I kind of just, you know,
Keep
like,
yourself to
even
yourself.
even when I'm watching the other couples, like, I'm thoroughly enjoying it, watching the other people, but I'm just very...
Oh yeah, talking of that, because we have had a lot of, is Mark okay? You know,
Mark's
throughout
fine, guys.
the season, you know, when you've been, you know, up in the skybox or whatnot.
Yeah.
So you're fine, right? Everything's
no,
good.
I'm good. I've thoroughly enjoyed the season. I think it just honestly depends on where you are in the running order. Like, if you go early and then you're in the skybox, you're able to relax.
Like, yay,
you know, I'm done. I'm dancing.
So
like,
true.
now you can support everyone. But you know, if you're later, like for me, I have to stay very like in my kind of flow so I can be 100% for my partners.
Yeah.
Because you never know what's going to happen out there. You have to be really quick with reaction. You have to know how to pick up, and if something, like, you know, heaven forbid something goes wrong, like, it does sometimes.
Yeah.
It's a live show, but obviously you never want that to happen. You have to be really ready to react and just completely on your game. So for me, at the beginning of the show, I'm you know, people who know me very well, I'm just very still. Like, I just kind of find my stillness, and as much as I love watching the other people, you know, I'm just kind of trying to stay in my focus, just so I can be, you know, 100% a solid partner for my partner.
That's awesome to know.
Yeah.
So there you go, guys. He's fine.
I'm good, guys. It's all good.
Also, what did you think last week about the whole Tamar and Val situation? You know, she wasn't able to dance, and then her video was given scores, and then she made it back just in time to do the team dance, which was very admirable.
Again, it's a live show, and stuff happens. And, you know, she's been very under the weather, very poorly. We're wishing her a speedy recovery. And, you know, I think they've seen it before in the past where they have shown a dress rehearsal when someone got injured. I can't remember what season it was.
I was corrected on that too, because I hadn't thought that was the case. But
yeah, I can't remember which season it was.
Melissa Rycroft, maybe when she had ribs as well. So it has been done before.
And you know, rules are rules. Like you have to abide by them, and it's unfortunate and things happen. But you know, it's part of it's all, again, it's a live show, and you can never predict it. Things are gonna happen. Yeah. If I was to tell you who I think's gonna nab it, like who's gonna win, I'm gonna put my money on Biggie.
Alright, guys, well, thank you so much for watching. Cheers, Mark. Appreciate you doing it.
No problem.
And check in with the blog soon, because we'll have some more interviews coming up. Take care.
Thanks for the love, guys.
Bye.
Appreciate it.